The All-Star game is in the horizon, February 20th. It's gonna be in Cleveland. We're gonna kind of guess who's going to be in the All-Star game here. So on the West, I'm gonna start with the starters. In the West, the backcourt goes like this. Steph Curry is a lock, and that's all the locks right there. For the second spot, we have CP3, Ja Morant, and Donovan Mitchell. One of those three guys is gonna take that second spot in the backcourt. Who do you guys think it's gonna be?
I think it's going to be Mitchell.
Ooh.
Wow.
Because they have the third best team, arguably, in the NBA. And without Mitchell, I don't think they would be where they're at in terms of their record. They have a weak bench. Gobert is not known to be the offensive threat, even though he does score in double figures. I think it's going to be Mitchell, but the fan and myself, I think, will vote in Morant.
Ooh, interesting.
I think Mitchell deserves that spot, though.
I'm on board with Morant, and I don't think Mitchell is a bad pick at all, but just for what he's done for that team, you can see how galvanized they are, how much they love playing together, and that's obviously not all him. I just think that it deserves to be acknowledged. I agree with you. I do think the fans are going to vote him in, and I love Mitchell's game. I think he is absolutely the reason that Utah's as good as they are, but I really want to see Morant in that spot. I'd love to see him rewarded for what he's done. I know he missed a few games as well, but the jump he's had from last year to this year, averaging 25 a game now, almost 7 assists, shooting 40% from three, which was considered a weak spot of his just last year, and just the effort, the energy, what he brings, and he would be just so fun to watch in an All-Star game. I can just picture the lobs. I can picture him trying to dunk over Gobert if they're on separate teams.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Hopefully successfully. I would just love to see him in that spot and being able to entertain, so I'm going to throw my support there.
Yeah, I agree too. You guys already covered a lot, and I think Ja is just going to, because of what he's done with the Grizzlies and their record. Normally they would just vote him. He probably wouldn't get in because he's just known as the electric and the flashy player, but he's really stepped up his game, like Sammy said, and done things that improved on his weaknesses.
We really thought that the Memphis Grizzlies were maybe dead in the water. And when Ja Morant went out, there was something that clicked in that team, and they went on a hot streak, and then Ja Morant came back and they continued the hot streak. This time Ja Morant was doing Ja Morant things with a good team behind him, and his stats look good. I mean, 25, 5, and 6. He's very efficient from the field, shooting like 48, 40.